everyone and welcome to EduNext, a gateway to premier institutes. I am Zakia and this video is for all the law aspirants out there who wish to crack CLAT, the Common Law Admission Test. CLAT is a national level law entrance examination conducted by the consortium of NLUs for admission to UG and PG courses offered by the 22 national law universities across India. And the participating universities are NLSIU Bangalore, Nalsar Hyderabad, NLU Bhopal and many others. Now let's focus on CLAT UG, that is the Common Law Admission Test for 5-year LLB courses. Now for these undergraduate courses, there are 2,522 seats across all the NLUs as of 2021. This year, around 62,000 candidates have appeared for CLAT, but when we look into the number of seats available, it can be seen that only 4% of them shall get an admission. Now that is the competition level for CLAT. Now let's look into who can give CLAT for UG courses. All students who have completed their 12th standard, no matter what stream you are, whether science, commerce or humanities, can appear for CLAT. Also, there is no upper age limit, but the minimum marks that you have secured for your 12th standard examination must be 40% for SC/ST categories and 45% for all other categories. Next, let's look into the question paper format. There shall be 150 objective questions and the examination duration is a total of 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. And for every right answer, you'll be given 1 mark and for every wrong answer, 0.25 marks shall be deducted. That is, there is a negative marking of 0.25. Next, let's see the question paper pattern. There shall be 5 sections in the question paper, that is, English, current affairs, legal reasoning, logical reasoning and quantitative techniques. And the number of questions in each section is given on the screen. In the English section, you shall be given different passages to test your reading comprehension skill. The passages shall be of 450 words each and it shall be about a 5 to 7 minutes read. And what you have to do is to understand the main idea, argument and viewpoint of the passage, draw inferences and conclusions from the passage, summarize it, and also the meanings of the words and phrases used in the passage may also be asked. The next section will be about current affairs and general knowledge. In this section, you will be asked about contemporary events of India and the world, arts and culture, international affairs, and historical events of continuing significance. In the section of legal reasoning, you'll be given a passage and what you have to do is to identify and infer the rules and principles set out in the passage and apply such rules and principles to the factual situation given. The logical reasoning section is all about recognizing an argument, its premises and conclusions, drawing relationships and analogies, and so on. And in the last section of quantitative techniques, you'll be given numerical information and all you have to do is to apply various 10 standard mathematical operations to infer, derive, and analyze such information. Next, let's look into CLAT for PG courses, that is, for Masters in Law. If you have completed your LLB degree and have secured a minimum of 45% marks for SC/ST categories and 50% marks for other categories, then you are eligible to apply for CLAT for PG courses. Also, there is no upper age limit. Moving on to the question paper format. CLAT PG shall contain a total of 120 objective type questions which have to be answered in 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. And similar to CLAT UG, you shall be awarded 1 mark for right answer and a negative 0.25 mark for wrong answers. The questions shall be from constitutional law and all other core subjects of the undergraduate law program, that is, jurisprudence, administrative law, law of contracts, torts, family law, criminal law, property law, company law, public international law, tax law, environmental law, and labor and industrial law. As we have covered the question paper pattern, syllabus, and format of CLAT, let's look into how to apply for CLAT. An important point to note here is that CLAT can be applied for only in the online mode. Applications can be submitted in the official website of the Consortium of NLUs, that is consortiumofnlus.ac.in, and the application fee of 3,500 rupees for SC/ST category and 4,000 rupees for all other categories must be remitted online. Moving on to the application and examination dates for the Common Law Admission Test. The application is usually open from the months of January to April every year, but in 2021 it was open till June. Also, usually the Common Law Admission Test is conducted in the month of May every year, but in this year, that is in 2021, it was conducted in July, owing to the difficulties posed by COVID-19. Now, what are the perks of studying in a national law university? NLUs provide good placement opportunities and they have the finest infrastructure, and also a good exposure can be gained through various co-curricular activities. Another thing to note here is that the course fee for studying in an NLU is almost around 1,80,000 per year. So, if you are very into getting an admission in a national law university, always focus for the top 10 NLUs to ensure quality education and a shining career. Let's conclude with some tips to prepare for CLAT. First and foremost, always have a proper timetable. Do mock papers which are always available online and be updated on current affairs, especially the recent judgments of the Supreme Court and various high courts and all other important news. Also, make it a habit to read passages because almost all questions asked in CLAT will be in a passage model, and therefore time management is prime. And last but not the least, practice, practice and practice, because practice is what makes us perfect. Thank you, all the best and have a nice day.